Saint Francis, born in 1182, the son of a wealthy cloth merchant in Assisi, Italy. Francis was a restless young adult in the year 1205. He had tried his father's business but found it unsatisfying. He was a leader of Assisi's youth but yearned for a different love. He had sought the glories of war, but a dream told him to return home and await what God would reveal to him. For years, Francis searched for purpose. Then one day in the church of San Damiano, just outside Assisi, he heard the invitation of Jesus. "Francis, go rebuild my church, which you see falling into ruins." With that, he gathered a group of brothers, gave them gospel texts for their rule of life, and sent them out like the disciples of Jesus to live and announce the good news of God's love. The works of Francis' community were multiple and varied. Friars preached and taught, begged, did manual labor, and cared for the sick, including lepers. In 1209, after several years of preaching, Francis and 11 companions went to Rome to obtain permission for their new way of life in the church. They prevailed upon the Holy Father to allow them to live the gospel, taking nothing for their journey, in trust in God's love and care for them. Between 1223 and his death on October 3, 1226, Francis was sick and frail, but his spirit soared with mystical love and union with Christ. At Christmas in 1223, he celebrated the birth of Jesus in an outdoor pageant and mass in the village of Greccio. He thus gave the Christian world the image of the Christmas crib, or creche, for the first time. In 1224, Francis, while absorbed in contemplation on Mount Laverna, received the stigmata, the wounds of Christ. It is during these years that come Francis' most beautiful prayers, including the praises of God, the canticle of Brother Sun, and his testament.